So here's a quick one that shows once again how a lot of times how women will pretend to be single when actually they have a boyfriend or fiance or husband, and these guys never know, and it can end very badly for the guys if they don't know these type of things. So guys have to really do their homework on the gals they start to date or get involved with or even just begin talking to, or it can blow up in their face. Title: A woman didn't say she was engaged and has ruined Christmas for me. My Christmas is not one I will forget, because I've been physically threatened and had 2 different arguments because I was chatting with a gal who showed interest at work, and it turns out that she's engaged. Yeah, well, smack for trying to get involved with some girl you work with. That's crazy. The worst part is I liked her a lot, but when her apparent boyfriend found out, all hell broke loose. It says, this lady, I know her from work, and let's call her Andrea. She's always been nice and sort of flirty in an inappropriate way. Just sort of friendly and cautious conversation. I'm new to this country, as she's in. Western nation, liberal. Nice to see someone friendly. Turned to 2 weeks ago at a company Christmas party at a local bar. Everyone in my department of the large company is talking. I bump into a guy who's related to her, and we get to talking. He mentions his cousin Andrea always thought I was cute, and I say I'm flattered, and as the night goes on, he introduces us. Don't get involved with people you work with. Your job, guys, I said this a million times, is for a paycheck or to build your career, not to meet someone that could be, if it blows up in your face, all the damage could cause at your job. Ridiculous. It's not worth it. It's excellent. Same music taste, humor, fans of the same weird indie shit. Andrew and I even exchanged phone numbers. All is good. Go home smiling. Over the next week, we talk, we chat, we talk at work. Never phone calls, just sort of long texts and eventually some in-depth IMs through WhatsApp. In this country, lots of people use that, so it's not weird to use WhatsApp. At the same time, me and Andrea's cousin get closer too. Cut to last night, after a non-work Christmas party, I get a call from Andrea and figure it's a butt dial. I pick it up, and it's after a few brews and say, oh, hello. Heavy breathing on the phone. Panic sounds from Andrea. I'm super confused, bunch of angry snarls. Okay. Finally, I gather together that Andrea is with her apparent fiance calling me because he's pissed we've been chatting it up. Fiance? Wait a second here. She's supposed to be single. Imagine that. Sounds like probably she's monkey branching. She doesn't want to break up with her fiance because she doesn't want to ruin that, but she's looking for a potential replacement, as they do. I ask what's going on, and there's just more barking at me. The phone hangs up, and 2 seconds later, Andrea's cousin calls me asking what the hell's going on. He's gotten panic calls from Andrea. The fiance has been calling the cousin, accusing him of being a homewrecker for introducing us. The fiance finds me on WhatsApp, berating me for sending lewd messages, when the most daring thing I said was asking Andrea to coffee, and she had said yes. Well, Andrea is a selfish bitch. If she doesn't want to be with her fiance, fine. Break up with him. Don't Monkeybranch, but that's what they do. Multiple calls and voicemails are all angry and screaming about ruining a perfect relationship. No comments from Andrea, only saying her fiance is right. I don't even know this guy's name. He's threatening to jump me at work. Well, at that point, that's the part when you inform your employer about this harassment and threats at work. You inform the police about being threatened by somebody. But at the end of the day, if this guy has a right to be pissed off, the problem is he's channeling his anger at the wrong person. Instead of this guy, he should be channeling it towards her. Me and the cousin talk it out. He didn't know until today that she had a fiance. Apparently his whole side of the family had no idea. Didn't even know this fiance's name. There's something. I am mad and feel lied to. I would have never done anything as she told me. And worse, I was really starting to like her. I refuse to talk to her, the fiance. Andrea's cousin has called me several times to apologize and saying he'll back me up if anything weird happens. Already weird stuff's happening. I'm just mad and disappointed. I love Christmas and I feel like mine has been ruined this year by a live omission. Why do this? I hope it never happens to anyone else. I hope you all have a happy Christmas. Well, that sucks for that guy. And I mean, yeah, he's a bonehead for getting involved or starting to get involved with a gal he works with. But this happens to a lot of guys. They can meet a gal and they think she's single and they're starting to like her. And things progress and sometimes fall on to flat out hooking up and all that. And they have no idea that she's married, boyfriend, whatever. So you really got to do your homework here. But she is the big giant a-hole here. The fiance shouldn't be threatening this guy. He should be basically kicking her out. So gentlemen, if you use dating and relationship guys, be careful. Because a lot of times these gals could have boyfriends or husbands. And the next thing you know, you have no idea, and they're showing up at your work or your house, maybe with a weapon, and you all see my point. But that's how selfish these gals can be. So just lesson there in this story.